Good evening. Welcome to our 2012 Holiday Band Concert. This is one of the funnest concerts of the year because you get to hear all the bands and see the progression from 5th grade to high school. The band you see in front of you is the 5th grade band. And this band got a late start this year. We actually didn't even rent instruments until September 23rd. We had 2 weeks of lessons the first 2 weeks of October, and then they've had 8 weeks of practice. So I think you'll be pretty impressed with what they've done in 8 weeks. And in your program, you'll see an asterisk by 8 of the names that are the stars of the week. I select a student who's worked very hard, exceeded the 60-minute minimum practice time, has shown good behavior in class, and just had an awesome lesson. So that's what Star of the Week is. First song we're going to play for you is the ever-popular Hot Cross Buns. The next song is a French folk song entitled Au clair de la Lune, which stands for By the Light of the Moon. Next piece is entitled Down by the Station. Our next song is one that probably none of you know. It's an English folk song. We've never played it with the 5th grade band before. This is entitled A Country Walk. We threw in a holiday song to make this an actual holiday concert. This is an English carol entitled Good King Wenceslas. Our next song is actually entitled Lightly Row, but if any of you are fans of The Big Bang Theory, we've named this our Soft Kitty song. That's where I think they got the melody from. So this is Lightly Row. I told this band that I'd say a few words about them tonight, and hope I don't insult the other band members sitting out in the auditorium. But last year I sat through a lot of board meetings. We wanted to put this class together into 2 sections and listen to a lot of parents and their arguments for doing such a thing and what a detriment it would be. And we have 3 board members out here I know who have kids that'll be up on the stage tonight, and they can also attest that what do I want to say? That I gave my opinion of how nervous I was to work with all 3 sections put together in one class. I'm the only teacher who's ever had all 3 sections at one time. And asked for some help with some associates, which I did get. I'd really like to thank Julie Siles and Elaine Raines, who come in every Wednesday and help. Julie does a great job of running the percussion. She sets up, she goes and gets all the percussion equipment, and she's even arranged the parts for them tonight so that they can read them down the page easily and find what instrument they're playing on each song. So thanks to those ladies for all their help. But I also remember, you can go ahead and applaud for them. Getting scolded by Mike Jones for labeling them that class. And he said, my kid is in that class, and we don't want them to be that class. And I want you to know that I want them to be that band, because this band, I can pull anybody's book, pretty much 80% of the books, in the stand. I can open up to the front page, and they all have exceeded 60-minute practice times. Most of them get about 120 every week, which is amazing. I've never had a band that does that. They come to class, they sit down, they work really hard. I've never had a discipline problem yet, and it's incredible the work that they do. So I think they deserve a great. Going to end their portion of the concert with one of their favorite songs, so much that most of them probably can play without the music in front of them. And this is Merrily We Roll Along. You'll recognize it as Mary Had a Little Lamb. This is the 6th grade band, and hard to believe they've only been playing for a year. That year went by very fast. I think we still have 25 of the 32 we started with last year, so that's exciting. So if we add that 25 to the 35 in 5th grade, we're up to a 60-piece middle school band in a couple years, which is really exciting. Hope that happens. They're going to do 2 pieces tonight for you. The first is Valor March. Before I forget, I want to wish happy birthday to DeMonte Watkins. He was a trombone player we had in the 5th grade band, and I forgot to tell him happy birthday, so happy birthday DeMonte out there somewhere. And also, happy 50th birthday to Mr. Rodney Eland, Gabe Eland, who's out in the audience, I'm sure. So happy birthday to those 2 guys. The next piece we're going to play is a tone poem. It's entitled Clouds by McGinty, and it says, Clouds is an original composition based on the imagery of different cloud forms. The first section depicts cirrus clouds, the white delicate clouds usually found at high altitudes. Thunder clouds begin at measure 23, and the accents and tone clusters are used to symbolize the increasing electricity associated with these thunder and lightning producing clouds. Eventually the sun comes out, and the sky has the rounded cumulus clouds that gracefully float away. So this is Clouds. Our next band is the 7th and 8th grade band, also known as the middle school band. And they have 3 selections prepared for you tonight. The first is the African folk song Sia Hamba. It's entitled African Marching Song for this piece. And it's got some pretty intricate rhythms that you'll notice for band at this age level. So hope you enjoy our version of African Marching Song. Our second piece is Slow Things Down with a great Louis Armstrong classic. This is What a Wonderful World. This will feature trumpet soloist Kendall. When I first put this concert together, my theme was storms. It wasn't really going to be a holiday concert, it was going to be a storm concert, only because I felt we really got cheated last year with no snow days, and I wanted to try to excite the weather maybe and help us out a little more this year. But it looks like my wish might come true come Thursday. But we're going to play a piece by Robert W. Smith entitled The Tempest, and this just conjures all kinds of imaginations about cold, windy nights. And later on, you'll hear Into the Storm by the same composer. And I think he wrote Into the Storm first, and then the concert band community loved it so much, they asked if he would write something very similar for this level of band. So this is Robert W. Smith, The Tempest.